Alright, so this is Subnautica. This is an early access, underwater, crafting, survival, explorer game set in an alien world, set of Earth, with, as you can see, some pretty freaky creatures in the back. This is just actually what the background's showing is actually an example of the kelp forest, which is one of the areas you get to after the intro biome. So let's start, and they just today released, in January, just released a new developer build titled H20, where they redid a lot of the water graphics, textures, the way water feels and it looks so much better now. The dark areas are so much darker and so much more ominous. Lighting really affects everything. Like, you definitely don't want to go anywhere any dark areas without any flashlights or lights on your subs. So I'm just gonna stop talking and just jump into this. We're definitely gonna do survival because freedom's too easy. Hardcore, you can die. It is possible to die, but I prefer survival mode. So the story is actually, I'm gonna let the game tell the story because it'll tell the story for us. This game does have some voiceover. Takes a little bit for the game to load into this, but I am super excited about this game. Yeah, so this is super invigorating kind of me talking here, just waiting for the game to load. Oh, here we go.
In the late 22nd century, humanity is beginning to colonize space. Before colony ships arrive, habitation vessels are appointed terraforming missions. The Aurora was one such vessel. During its descent, the Aurora was struck by a mysterious energy pulse, resulting in catastrophic hull failure. A single life pod jettisoned prior to impact. You were in that life pod.
So that is basically the story for Subnautica. You were in a terraforming project, the Aurora, and it crashed on this planet, and you are the only survivor, thanks to this amazing escape pod. So this is our inventory. You get to this through tab. Currently we have nothing. You can see what you can start off by crafting. Some of the basic stuff. There are other blueprints in this game that you can find, which they have changed. Instead of finding it, you need to scan them now. You got your voice log, which you can never go back if you want to listen to any of this ever again. Any screenshots you take with F11 key, you can preview them here. You can also build these, where are they? Picture frames, which is really cool. You can take these screenshots and you can import them in, and you can display your screenshots in game, which is also another thing that's kind of pretty cool. Is if you find any pictures online or any images you online you want to use, say some people have uploaded completed maps of this game, you can import it into the folder location where these screenshots are stored. It'll show up, and then you can import that downloaded image into a picture frame, which can really help if you want to use, say, a map, which there is no map in this game yet. This is a fabricator. This helps us build various. This is basically our crafting bench, and whenever we want to build something, if we have the materials for it, we'll actually get to that when we get there. Oh my god, there's so much more I need to build again. I just finished like building an entire base. My sub was like littered with storage units all over the place. And then update. And this game looks amazing. There, we got clouds now. Oh, there it is. The ginormous. There's actually twin moons. That is, this moon kind of circles like this all the way around, so it's always visible. And then the second moon only comes out when the sun goes down. So the sun will set over there, and then the second moon, which looks more like our moon, will then, you know, take over the sky. So those things are actually kind of, I don't remember them being in here in the intro area, but they're actually harmless. They don't attack you. There are a lot of things that do attack you. So this is what it's like underwater, and you look at the bottom left, you can see my O2, that's my oxygen tank. Then right below that's my health. Below that is my food, so if that ever drops to 0, I'll start losing health. And then, oh fuck that, I heard that audio cue. And then right below that is my water, and if that ever reaches 0, I start dehydrating, my health will start decreasing as well. So this is limestone. This is kind of, think of this as a mining a node. So pop it open.
10
Oh god.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
And if you ever get too low in oxygen, she will let you know you need to surface. So that was titanium. Titanium is basically the most common element in this game. And you use it to make, oh, copper, nice. You use titanium to make a lot of, so you can you use I'm gonna finish my thought here. You use titanium to craft a lot of the base stuff that you need. We got quartz. Quartz is very useful. And you can also come across what's metal salvage. Now, this on its own is not useful. What you can do is you can break this down into 4 separate. Wow, they're giving me everything right off the bat.
Of oxygen remaining.
Yup. Oh god. So I'm just not used to having such a low O2 tank, because you can actually craft stronger, oh wow, there's one of those stronger and larger O2 tanks, so you can stay underwater longer. So I can actually show you the fabricator in action.
New creature discovered.
Yep, new creature discovered, because we can now cook him. And so the fabricator will cook your food for you, and you can find him, and you just left click it, and then bam, you got food. So this is the metal salvage, and it is not useful. So we can come into resources, basic materials, and turn this sucker into 4 titanium. Oh, now it has a in-game model. It used to be just like a block with an image of titanium on it. So they've actually updated quite a few models.
Detecting increased local radiation levels.
It's talking about this.
With ongoing degradation of the Aurora's dark matter drive core due to damage sustained during collision. Continuing to monitor.
So it's every now and then it's going to talk about the Aurora's dark matter drive, which is eventually, I think about 2 days game time, it is going to detonate, and it's going to explode. It's going to reach critical mass, and it's just going to blow up. And at that point, radiation is going to pool all around it, so the immediate area around the Aurora will become impossible to approach. So I'm going to go actually find some more food, because my guy's only at 58. There's actually a lot of fish in this area now, which is super helpful. So I can come back up here, cook these guys, and we will not starve. It's actually not very hard to keep your food levels up. There's always fish nearby. What's harder is actually keeping your water level up. Actually, crap. I mean, just you can't just drink the water. Just like water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. But you can make water. At the moment, you can only make it with bleach, and you make bleach by combining, where is it? Salt deposit, which we just found in the common coral sample. Oh crap. Which means I need to make a silicon rubber. I don't have another quartz. I need to find another quartz so I can make survival knives so I can actually craft. I need to find. Wow, there's two of them right next to each other. These are the fragments. And before you could just, pick them up, throw them into the fragment analyzer and start, and gain access to the blueprint that way. Now, oh, here we go. I want this guy. He's a floater. Or airsat, sorry. That's not a floater. Floater is something else. Oh, fuck that thing. Nope. Those are predators.
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Very sharp teeth. Oh, I swear the first thing I'm going to craft is a larger O2 tank. It's nice. There's a lot of quartz right in the immediate area. Whoa, okay, this is new. I mean, he isn't new, but him in this area is new. They've actually added a lot more varied creatures in the intro area. It used to be just the air sac, and I just saw him. Oh, not him. Oh, these guys. These guys were like the only two I could ever find in the intro area, which is this area. It's called the shallows, because it's pretty shallow. I want to say the shallows only goes down to about maybe 80 meters at most. So it's pretty shallow. Plain words. Alright. Got new creatures. So now, oh, you can take those air sats I just grabbed, turn them in the water. So now I can take that, make silica. Oh wow, it's got an in-game model now too. Very cool. Oh wow, that's not helping. Stop doing that. Make a survival knife. Yes. This is basically the only weapon you're going to get. Oh, it's nighttime. That was fast. So now we got a night sky. I mean, yeah, it's blurry because you're looking at it through water. Oh my god, that is so dark now. You can't really see it very well now. Hopefully they change that a little bit, make it a little bit clearer underwater. Still, it's amazing. So yeah, and there's there's twin moons. We got. Okay, that is really annoying. What I'm doing is I'm holding down space so I stay up, but it does that noise constantly. So yeah, and so there's the second moon, which is more like our moon. So, alright, so I'm gonna stop digging around. I'm looking for. Wow, it got so much darker in the now. This was also with the update just today. They made the nights a lot darker. Get some coral samples. Forget what I need you. Oh, come here, come here. I want to eat you. I want to eat you. Come here. Oh, fuck that thing. I know, I know. I'm gonna drown. Not really. I should actually use another air sac. I like to keep my food and water up pretty high. Fortunately, these things are everywhere. Am I full? No. There we go. Just having a little bit of trouble there. Getting a hold of him. Alright, so we come over. Ooh, no thank you. Whatever that was can go away. Now for food, you definitely want to eat it as soon as you craft it. Because eventually it'll start going bad and it'll actually hurt you. Do damage to your health if you actually eat it then. So what I found, I have no idea if they changed it with this update, but what I found is just store it either on your person or like in an inventory section. Oh, sweet, they gave me a flashlight. That's nice of them. Just store the fish, like say in here, and then when you're ready to eat, then eat it. Alright, I'm gonna actually go up here first. Okay, it's actually pointing that out to me. What is that? Cut. Oh, it wants me to cut some creep vine. Oh, I see you. No, fuck off. Oh wow, they are way more aggressive now. It used to be you just, swipe at them once and they'd swim away and leave you alone. No, he is way more aggressive now. Holy shit. I love it. Man, this game got a lot more dangerous. I mean, those guys themselves are not very dangerous, but used to be you just swipe at them once and they leave you alone. Okay, what do you want me to do with the creep vine? I mean, I can make bleach now, which is what I really want. I want bleach so that I can make better water. Because this bleach, unlike the other water, this restores 40 instead of this one restoring 20. So the bleach is definitely much better in the long run. Takes a little bit longer to make, but it's way worth it. They probably wanted me to collect this so I can, you can eat creep vine. It's not very good, but you can eat it. Oh, the light's way better. I don't know where they are.
Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may cause a quantum detonation. Calculating risk assessment. Death by malnourishment, 7%. By physical injury, 11%. By exposure to radioactive crash site materials, 19%. If the drive core is breached, probability of death increases to 65%.
Holy shit. Saying 65% that you're fucked. Alright, so things that I definitely need. I need to make an O2 tank. Something that's gonna let me stay underwater a lot longer. I forget what I need. I should be able to have the mats for the recipe. Where the hell is it? Personal equipment. I need glass. Okay, I should be able to craft some glass. 2 glass? Sweet. So it's 45, 75. I got 75 seconds of air. Oh, scanner would be helpful. The habitat builder would also be helpful because that lets you build your bases. They say this is useful, but in my previous save, I never got this to work for me. I couldn't find what I'd use this thing on. Welder is useful, though I think I have one somewhere. Okay, I guess I don't. That's okay. Huh. So, 105 seconds, nice. Now, the oil two-tanes do take up space, but that's okay. Oh, actually... Oh, sweet, they added some animations for that. I don't think this was in before. Very cool. Alright, that's never done anything. Alright, so we're actually going to store all of this. Let's see, let's go ahead and drink you. And then deposit you. Make as much room as possible. Okay, so what do I want to build first? What I want to build first is probably the computer chips, so that I can make... Oh, I need fins, I need fins. I forgot about you guys. Silicon rubber, which means I need... Do I have any? I have one. I need need 2, so that means I need 3 more quartz. So at the moment, you'll see... Oh, I do actually... they're really shitty. But I do have some sort of flippers, but these will make me swim much faster. And with 105 oh my, with 105 seconds of those are floaters. They pretty much don't do. What the hell? What is a sand shark doing so close? Is that? Oh, that's why. Because that biome is literally right there. Another reason I don't let that biome is because those things, that little red thing swimming right there, they are basically parasites. Think of them as piranhas. They are douchebags. The biggest douchebags in this game. I hate them so much. No, correction, second biggest douchebag. If I've heard it already. That! Shit! No, 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 no! Damn it! Oh! So, I was just talking about the biggest douchebags in this game, and then I got to show them to you. I hate those things so much. Hate them, hate them, hate them. Ah, oh, fortunately they do have a nice audio cue. Which you hear, which I'll hopefully, if I run into them again, I'll definitely demo it. I've heard them elsewhere. Fortunately, they do have a very distinct audio cue. Oh, it's so much darker. It used to be like this area would light up, like, you know, areas like this would light up. This is much darker. What? Oh, it's just you. These things aren't actually hostile, they're just kind of chilling. You can't even do anything with them, they're just kind of there. Just chilling. I'm cool with that. They want to chill? It's okay. Alright. Swim back up, because I need to craft these flippers. Because right now, if anything started chasing me, any of the predators started chasing me, there's no way I'd be able to outrun them. I think even with these flippers, I can't outrun them. You can actually upgrade them further, but that requires another component that I don't have access to yet. So I'll make silicon rubber. Silicon rubber. Then we'll go down to personal equipment fins. What's nice is even if you make them, it will just auto-equip them. It's very nice of it. So now, oh, they don't look any different at all. Oh, there we go. So we're actually wearing just regular feet. Now these are our flippers. And go much faster. So we're gonna grab you. Hopefully this is copper. It's okay. Titanium is still useful. So right now I'm basically just looking for... See, I know I need these too. Need these for if you want to make any electronics. Come on. I saw that quartz, but I don't want to go in there yet. I also need acid mushrooms for batteries, and then eventually power cells. Oh, here we go. What's this? Ooh, copper. Nice. Oh, quartz. Okay, we're gonna drown. Alright. This dude, come here. Turn you into Vata. Also, been listening this entire time. All the audio in this game is amazing. The breathing, the air bubbles, the alien creature sounds, the way it all echoes around because it's the way the sound travels through water. All the audio is amazing. Get some water.
Warning, local radiation readings exhibit characteristics consistent with total degradation of the Aurora's dark matter drive core. A quantum detonation will occur with a probability of 85.5%. Advise observing a 1 kilometer safety range.
I do believe we're at 1 kilometers. I don't think it said it last time. Oh, it's even started. I don't think it was smoking before like that. I think it's smoking a little bit more now. I could be wrong. Huh, well, basically it's getting very close to its eventual demise. Alright, I need to make... Oop, you... Battery. Oh, I can't make the second battery, just I need copper. Do I have copper in here? I do. Battery. I don't know if I need it, but that's how you make the power cell. I just need silicon rubber. I'm not gonna make it yet, because I don't know. Store all that. Don't know if I need it. Do that. Let's see. I also need to deconstruct those metal salvage for titanium. Alright, so what do I need to make first? Oh, I have to make the scanner. Very good, let's go ahead and do that. I also need to make... Is it under equipment? That would be useful. I don't see it. I do need to make this, but it's not a priority. I'm looking for the personal mobile device. Where is it? Huh. I thought it was... maybe I need to discover the blueprint. Let's see, actually... Let's do that. Alright. So now... Take your amazing scanner. This is a little bit newer. Right click and you can scan things. Come on. Get their data. Which can look at, is it data bank? There he is. And this is also new, where the devs created a whole bunch of images and lore about their creatures and plants and other things in their world they've created, which is really nice. Adds a whole, oh, I really want to scan you, whole layer of depth to this game that wasn't already here before. Now, it's really useful for scanning these things, which are the fragments. Ah, that's a sea moth. Okay. So, before you just grab, you only need like one of these, throw it into a fragment analyzer, and it would create your, oh sorry, I need 5 of these, and it would create your blueprint. Now I need to go find 5 of these fragments and scan them in order to obtain the blueprint. Which is okay. Because before you just have so many of these things just lying around. I literally created, in my previous save, I created an entire like dump pile of just excess fragments. I mean, this way I can't pick them up anymore and just gotta scan them. This game looks amazing. This is still early access. Oh, there's another one. I would like to... Oh, there's another one. I know these are all sea moths, because I think the sea moth is the only fragment you'll ever find in the shallows. The sea moth is definitely very, very useful. Let's surface real quick here. Just even at 105 seconds. Still not a whole lot of time. We're almost up to 2 minutes. Fortunately, I mean, this took a battery to build this scanner, but fortunately it doesn't have a power bar on it, so it doesn't eventually run out. Oh, it's getting darker. Nighttime is approaching. Okay, it did vanish, sweet. That way, if I ever see another fragment, I don't have to second guess. Oh, jeez.
Suggest a quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The central dark matter reactor will reach a supercritical state. 80 minus 10.
Oh boy, come on, I want to get in position.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Oh boy.
3, 2.
Oh, that looks so much cooler now. That explosion looks, I don't know if they altered it, but it looks much better. Oh, there's the radiation. Ooh, I like that wind effect. I don't think that was there last time either. I love that explosion. Now, things I wish that they would, I hope they add to this explosion. I hope that they make it so it generates, you know, a wave. Maybe not a huge wave, but you can see an outward pulse from the explosion. Or maybe if you're underwater, it like creates a torrent that like pushes you around quite a bit when it happens. Yep, and I love that moon. Even though it looks like it's moving really fast. Something about this doesn't seem possible. I mean, that thing is really close. Just really, really close. That's okay, it looks amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it for here. Because there's still quite a bit in this game that I've already seen, but quite a bit now that I need to experience again, because of the H2O update. But first impressions, after I've been playing for about probably 20 hours now. I'm probably gonna play for another 20 easily. And all I can say is if you're thinking about getting this game, I highly recommend it. The devs seem to be updating at least once a month, if not more frequent than that. They seem very committed to finishing this game. I'm having a ton of fun with it. You can actually watch the devs work. You can see what they're working on via Trello. You can see what they're planning to work on, what they're currently working on, and what they've already finished. They have 3 columns, 1 column for each of those sections. And so they're doing a lot of active communication with the community, which is really good with early access games and games of this nature. And I've been playing a lot of these survival crafting games, but this one's definitely, it feels very unique, very different. I mean, I'm having way too much fun with it.